I do. I think it is. No, I don't think it is. I really want steak now. You know, maybe I'm due for a Cage 2 like casual playthrough. I'm really getting an itch for that right now. Although I should also probably finish Pokemon Leaf Green. How about some internet beef? I've had enough internet beef for one lifetime. Probably 3 lifetimes if I'm being 100%. Hey, Archie. Congrats on becoming long, rich, sexy, famous. Have I done Remind? Nope. I should do that too. Oh, fast camera mod, how I missed you. Now, the real thing I need to play is GBA Chain of Memories. Those were the hottest shadows of my life. I'm in front of someone who's there talking and I look at the ground. There. God, I'm so good at this game. You know, I restarted my PC right before the GDQ hotfix run, and things are running a lot smoother. I think the moral of the story is to shut down your PC at night. Money. What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next to the first one? Money. Never play San Andreas. I've never played a GTA. They just don't interest me. You don't feel like you deserve pats? I want pats. Pats for us both. Thanks. Why would I leave it on when I'm going to sleep? Lazy. I don't want to wait for that shit to boot up. That's beautiful, Archie. Bruh. Sometimes you need a nice clean restart, though. It gets hot. Chat, when do I get hot? Sometimes it's desirable. When do I get desirable? I already know you. You too? Okay. Okay. I have been hit on twice, which sure was a surreal experience. Tragically for them, they were both men. Okay. What about pre-transition? Nobody hits on men. Also, I'm gonna be 100%. Maybe it's just because gender dysphoria. I look back at pre-transition, I was fucking ugly. I was talking about that with my roommate like years before I transitioned, and I was talking about like, oh, I don't know how confident I am in finding another relationship, and he was like, oh, you're a pretty attractive guy. I was like, on what fucking planet? I feel the same about pre-transition. I feel like it's a thing. Like, you just look at your past and you're like, in what universe did I think that was attractive? I'm just like, ugh. You know, I'm gonna have to unlearn all the hotkey things that I've been doing on PS5. It's fine. I don't know, there was one guy. I was like I was door dashing and he was also door dashing, so we were just like in the Chick-fil-A waiting for orders, and he was like hitting on me, and I was like, oh no, sorry, I'm not looking for anything right now. I was like, oh, are you in a relationship? I was like, no. I was like, oh, I was like, no, I'm gay, and he just kept going, dude. I was like, what part of no did? Hey, rewrite. You wanted to build the real man's body. Yeah, no, I thought the dissatisfaction with my face meant that I should grow out a beard. And then I did that, and no, that shit was ugly. I just didn't like looking at a man face. Pain. Thanks for the good luck. Well, I'm glad the PC version seems to be working for me again. Signs were always fucking there. I think I told this story yesterday about how I, like, when I started growing out facial hair, I, like, desperately wanted to shave it, but my dad just refused to buy me a razor because I, quote-unquote, didn't have enough hair. So I, like, in a desperation move to get the hair off my face, I borrowed my sister's safety razor without telling her, and when she found out, she yelled at my dad to buy me a razor. And then, like, when I finally, like, wore him down to, like, just let me shave, he, like, gave me, like, a very in-depth tutorial on how to shave. I was like, Dad, I know how to shave. I've done it before. It's not hard. Let you just grow out because you hated the feeling. That was another thing. Like, it grow back so fast and it was so uncomfortable. I was like, well, if I just let it become a beard, it won't be uncomfortable. Just trim it every week or two, and yeah, that'll be fine. And then I look like a fucking, like, neck beard. Anyway, laser hair removal was great, even though it's killing my bank account right now. Laser? I hardly know her. I miss the vanilla heartless colors so much. You ripped your... Oh. Gabby, I understand the distress. Please don't do that. That sounds so bad. That sound like... Laser hurts. That sounds like 10 times worse. Like, oh. Please do not do that. That even, like, that has some, like, long-term risks. Like, you could, like, scar yourself doing that. I don't know. I've only gotten laser on my face. I'm not particularly pressed to get it anywhere else. Thankfully, like, my arms and legs, I don't grow hair fast enough where I, like, am desperately concerned. No, my face was like, that shit gotta go. My face was like, I shave and within, like, 5 hours it's a shadow. Get that fucking shit off my... Oh, yeah, no, I get, Dude, why was that still around? I get laser on, like, my, like, feet and toes, and honestly, like, I think the face hurts more, but, like, at higher settings, the toes do smart. I get it, Gabby. Like, I don't know. I'm just concerned, so. Feet hurt way more. Interesting. I never had particularly, like, hairy feet. Like, it was just some on my toes, so maybe that's why. The upsides of having Filipino genetics, I guess. Filipinos are not particularly hairy human beings. Oh, yeah, that's true. Didn't think about that. It's so weird. I have one freckle on my eye. Actually, I probably have a couple on my face, too. They're not super noticeable, though. Did not get your shoulders lasered for that reason. That's fair. Yeah, there's just like a one freckle on like the edge of my like iris. It's never been a problem for me like vision-wise, so I never bothered getting it removed. It's just there. Yeah, I've got a couple moles. Molin. Rabbit booty. Rabbit booty for your rabbit stew. Wait a minute. Y'all did your best. Goofy, no! We lost him to the far right. Goofy, I told you Chuck Norris wasn't a good role model. The fuck was that laugh? Actually, definitely understand. Me too. That's great. Ran out of Dr. Pepper. This is probably a good thing. Feeling a little dehydrated. And now I get water. I owe you a Crash 2 speedrun? I don't owe you shit. Have a good night, Musta. How have I only been live for an hour 40? That doesn't feel right. Your brain thanks the stimulation. Hell yeah. Hey, Wonderland is the 3rd level. Yeah, no, fuck Crash Bandicoot. I've never been known to be an enjoyer of those games, surely. I guess I did try to play 3 games that weren't this at the start of the stream, and none of them made it to... Okay, I made it to Crash Dash once early in Crash 2, like OG, but did not get far in it. Anyway, the moral of the story is Kingdom Hearts is the best game ever made, and Crash Bandicoot more like smelly. I unironically probably would keep grinding Crash 4 if it wasn't just such a pain in the ass for my PC to run it. And I might still do it. I don't know. I kind of feel like I need a break from the game. Clayton-san. Oh my god, I didn't change the title, did I? Shit, okay. No, I swear to god I did. Did the game not change? I didn't change the game. Shit, okay. Well, it's gonna say this until I get to the auto-scroller, so fuck it. Hi, Spider. Hi, Mel. Yeah, honestly, like... Deep Jungle's a contender for worst world in this game. Thanks, Obama. Obama never killed Kuttner. Who? It's that might have worked. If you hadn't missed the space, that might have worked actually, Super Sphere. I'll get it. It's fine. I can fix it. Yeah. Honestly, I think I might bring Nightbot back just for the purpose of like changing stream title and game and shit. Oh boy, I definitely wanted that protect chain. I don't remember. It's like the Streamlabs chatbot's honestly kind of archaic when it comes to like changing stuff like that. It's the only thing I don't like about it. I don't know. We're close to the end of this world. I can get it soon. He didn't need that, Goofy. Fuck 2026. I don't know. 2026 has been off to a rough start, but there's some stuff about it that I'm starting to really like, so. Uh-oh, she got the zoomies. . 2048 is going to be everyone's year. Uncarded announced in 2048. That's what I'm fucking waiting for. Friend. All right then, I'm down. Oh, that was so good. Yeah, I know, Sag. I knew somebody was gonna do it. I'm getting it after this world because that's the only downtime I have. See, if I just play Kingdom Hearts for the rest of my life, I'll never have this problem of wrong category on Twitch. Same, Sag. With all of my friends, let's keep starting playing Kingdom Hearts because I don't know who it is. I don't even know what friends I have on Steam. What if I wanted to play Stuart Little 2 PS1? You buying it for me? Alright, should be fixed now. You love this song? I love insert basically every song in this game. You'll probably feel the same way once you play this game. Hell yeah. This game's from 2002. Gotta do your shot. Hell yeah. Shots, 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 shots. I do mine on Thursday. Can't remember which leg you did last week. I have subcutaneous injections, so I stab my tummy. Not the HD version, like the actual. That's one of the few versions of KH1 that I don't have right now. Ouch. No, it's honestly fine. Subcutaneous is like a really small needle, so it doesn't go in very far. Hell yeah, Nizzy. It's going well. It's news to you. What, that I don't have the HD, that I don't have the original KH1 FM? I just haven't gotten around to picking it up. I'm missing... I actually think that might be the only version I'm missing besides, like, the Xbox releases. Because I have 1E and 1J. And then I have 1.5 on PS3 and PS4 and PC. So I just don't have it on... I don't have the Xbox version, and I don't have FM PS2. I really want to play through... I'm so stupid. I just went right past these fuckers. Okay, that's not that bad. KH has been released on basically everything, although the release on Switch isn't real. Don't ever play the Switch version, from what I've been told. You know, I have 1E and 1J on PS2. And I really want to play 1J because it's actually pretty different from like all later versions of the game. And then I don't have 1FM on PS2, but I have 1.5 on PS3, PS4, and both EGS and Steam for PC. I also have 2 copies of 1E. Because I have my childhood greatest hits copy, and then I have a Black Label copy I came across years ago. And just no Wii 2. It's basically what the Wii U was. Might have messed it up. No. If it's any consolation, the first time I did an injection, the needle didn't even go in. I just, like, pressed down on the plunger, and all of the estradiol just, like, splashed onto my stomach. I was like, oh, whoops. I don't remember which version of 2FM PS2 I have, because I do own that. That I got, like, way before 1.5 or 2.5 happened, because, like, in KH2... the extra content of Final Mix was actually worth freaking importing. Yeah, I do sub Q. I do sub cutie because I am a cutie. Cutie indeed. Yeah. Hey, Chronic. Do the injections need to be in vein or muscles? Fine. For intramuscular, just there's intramuscular and there's subcutaneous. If you do intramuscular, then it has to be in a muscle, but not a vein. And then subcutaneous is just in the skin. It goes right to your thighs. My thighs? And then you glow up. When EXO at locals. You went to locals today? Yep, extra money because I had that protect chain. Had to release stress. That's fair. I'm just surprised that like there was a locals after the 3v3 that you were able to go to. All good, Sajbean. Thanks for hanging out. Once had a nurse inject into your deltoid. I don't know what exactly the deltoid is, but that sounds like it sucks. Ugh. I don't know, Gabby, because I don't do intramuscular. Deltoid rune, yeah. Pokemon Deltoid episode. Fucking, I think it was Elite. Maybe it was Elite. It was somebody else who got onto intramuscular injections and said, "Oh yeah, no, I'm injecting this in my butt, so it's estrogen." I'm just like, that's simultaneously the best and worst thing I've read all day. Is there? There is gel. I don't know anything about it though because I've never used it. I went from pills right to injection. This is so stupid. I was like, you know what? Here's another sign. One of my favorite old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Injection Fairy Lily. Now play Warped and keep the title? No. Your girlfriend does gel monotherapy? Nice, nice. Is it bad that part of the reason that I want to start dating again is because I want to refer to any future partner as my wife? This girl tell you her strategies for injections, and here you're just stabbing with reckless strategies. I just grabbed the fattest part of my stomach and put that shit in. And hope I didn't hit a part that hurts. What is this, strategies? This chess? Yo, what's the optimal tech for injection? Going at it at an angle and stuff? Ugh. See, in Smash 4, I had this thing called Cloud's Up Air. I called it the strategy. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And opening 5 hand traps, call that the strategy. You don't have to worry about angles. Gabby, just put it in. That's so weird. It's all going in your body anyway. Like, what? Oh, this is having some ass. Holy shit. Okay, wasn't that worse? Or wasn't that bad? That wasn't that worse. Okay, yeah. I can speak English. This is why I have a math degree. Chat, since I have a math degree and therefore I study geometry, do I qualify as a acute angle? Yes. Thanks. Ugh. Am I at campfire because I'm smoking and you want smart? That is the greatest pickup line anybody has ever said to me. I'm about to melt like that s'more, like dead ass. Your best line. It is pretty 10 out of 10. Kylie the QB. The fuck am I? A Sonic the Hedgehog character? Okay, that was hot. Never mind. Oh, no, that was the bandits that were bad. I was like, wait a minute. I should have a split for the bandits, honestly. See it as a title, but the QB is like a Japanese folklore spirit. The nine-tailed fox. I'm still working on the other 8 tails. What's my speed boost catchphrase? Shit, fuck. That is it. Okay, this is... Speaking of shit, fuck. Yeah. There's no planet where that's a gold. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Gee, I wonder why I have 27 seconds to save on Jafar. What could have possibly gone wrong in this fight? No, Gabby. Chat, my sandals coming tomorrow. I hope they fit this time. This bitch ass. Hate this asshole. Somehow save time. There's no shot, okay. Hey Swaggy, thanks for the good luck. He's an asshole. Hey, Spooter. Fighting Agrabussi today. Honestly, I've had worse Agrabahs. A few months your hair should be majestic. Hell yeah. Have I played the Crash Bandicoot betas? I've played the prototype a couple times. I think I messed around with the... Or I played the Crash 1 prototype a couple times. I think I played the Crash 3 one at some point. I haven't played the Crash 2 prototype. The Crash 1 prototype is really cool, honestly. Hanging out crashed completely? No. Not like this. Yeah, it's a whole ass warp room, like. I don't know. Outside of the Crash 1 prototype, I've never really been super interested in the other ones, but... Maybe someday. Damn, that's crazy, actually. The round old lady ones. Honestly, if I was like to start wearing blue light glasses again, I'd very heavily consider like the big round ones because I think those are super cute. Glasses are adorable. I'll die on this hill. Bruh. Truffs. Hey, Sabretooth. KHFM indeed. Square. I think I need to change the split icon for this one to lock and change the split name to Little Shits in honor of Big Chickenator. This is PC. I've been going back and forth between PC and PS4. I do also occasionally run Vanilla 1 on PS2 with the cutscenes. I don't know. All the versions of KH1 are cool. Like, they're all different. Like, the most similar ones are, like, PS4 and Xbox and PC. Well, hi, Mark. Ever run keyboard and mouse? No. That sounds like the worst idea. Chana meaty. Shimmy is awesome. Yeah. She is a very, very good friend of mine. I'm really glad she's been enjoying Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, no, having met her in real life at GDQ, she's genuinely one of the most kind-hearted people I've ever met. Sure hope that was everything. My current split name, I Eat Kids. It's a Gravity Falls reference. There's no way there's still one. That's crazy. How? Gravity Falls got ruined for you. I can't imagine living in a world where Gravity Falls gets ruined. That sounds like the worst timeline. Gravity Falls is like a top 2 show of all time for me. Oh, is it the super infamous one?
Yes.
1, 4, 7. Yeah, no, I've heard vile. You know, I've heard it's not good. And I will keep that as all that I've heard. What is this music called? This is Halloween. Do you mean the field theme or the battle theme? Nizzy, there's delay. You're gonna have to. The field theme is This is Halloween, which is pulled directly from the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas, just without the lyrics. That song, by the way, is an absolute fucking banger. I listen to it every Halloween. The battle theme is called Spooks of Halloween Town. If you've never heard the original version of This is Halloween, I highly recommend it. Also, if you've never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas, I also highly recommend that. It's a very good movie. Any percent is, well, technically any percent is like every difficulty, and it's just split into the different difficulties by subcategory. But if you want to be technical, true any percent is beginner, yes, because it's the fastest way to beat the game. I just put any percent in the title because random, like, for lack of a better term, random people who like don't understand how tough of a category even beginner is just see beginner and assume that's like easy. Like, there's an unfortunate casual notion that it's only impressive if you do proud mode, which is not true in the slightest. What the fuck? This is so good. Yeah, no, you're good, Saber. I was just explaining. Yeah, no, there's a stigma on the word beginner, so I just don't put it there. Despite the fact that beginner is like a sick category. Beginner, any percent beginner is the most popular category in like all of Kingdom Hearts, I'm pretty sure. Like the whole series. from what I've gathered from people that have extensively run KH1 any percent, including Violin, former world record holder, who is also my roommate, beginner is fantastic. Standard is also fantastic. Proud is just a worse version of standard, and level 1 is horrible. Goofy, why are you here? Goofy! Well, that was horrible. This is the worst. All because Goofy did that one fucking hit. I don't... So, like, casually, I think both of these fights are great. It's just in the runs they're annoying. Although I don't know anything about the Oogie fight in the KH2 speedrun. There's no shot, dude. Oh my god. Goofy, move your butt. Oh boy, I sure hope I get hook ship. Oh, speaking of violin, hi violin. I also said, oh, hi, Mark. Oh my god, I got hook ship. How fortuitous. I feel like I've said this many times before, but I can never understate how much I love the battle theme in Neverland. I just love that it's such a funky time signature. They're like, yes, 12-8. Bitch! I need to learn better strats here. Also, Goofy's ruining my life right now. Why would you go up there? Cool, can you kill Goofy next? Goofy, I swear on my fucking life. I swear on my wife, but I don't have one yet. Fuck out of here. That's no way that makes it. Yeah. One day. Yeah. Maybe someday. Can I have something to eat? No. Big cat. Meow. Yeah. Hot. Why do I not have an opposite armor split? The opposite of having a split is not having one. True. What the fuck am I doing? The real question is, why is this split not named Opposite Farmer? Gotta fix that 100%. That is like the top priority when this run is over. The other question, how am I a minute ahead? That's, whew. Okay, Insider used to be my go-to for all my video game music needs. The Blessed Run. No, no, no. We still got End of the World. Always one of these fuckers. Okay, that's fine. Cat, this game is fun. I should just play this game more. Local Fox girl has fun playing her video game, her favorite video game of all time. More news at 11. Sora. Should play this game less. But this game is fun. Thank you today for actually locking on to the correct thing. Somehow yesterday during my race with Marathon Man, Thora locked onto the opposite armor's head. And it like screwed everything up. Can you stop moving? This guy, like... How does QB bot no ball? I made her. Love that, like, half second of Hollow Bastion music on PC. You know, I've been wondering something, Violent, because, like, you seem to have gotten, like, really interested in, like, the modding and, like, ROM hacking scene and shit. Have you considered, like, becoming a programmer? Kind of overwhelmed with life at the moment. That's very fair. It could also well be one of those situations of, like, it's fun to do as a side thing, but maybe not as a career move, but it's a potential option there. But I feel you on the overwhelmed by life thing. Oh, no, it absolutely pays really well. I can tell you that up front with, like, knowing friends who do it. Probably should. The life of content creation is hard. That's why I've given up. I don't even want to say I've given up. I mean, I guess technically I did. I gave it a shot and realized that it wasn't what I was looking for. So I've gone back to having this be a hobby that gets me some side money, and currently, I'm actually really enjoying just working at the dog daycare. As I don't know if career is the right move, but like, it's a job. Can't be a streamer. I love streaming so much. Like, this is by far, if not my favorite hobby, definitely one of my favorite hobbies. It's definitely not for everyone. Sora, can you stop? Yeah, I mean, like, I'm the same way, but I'm like, I know things I could do better as a content creator. I don't have the energy or the motivation to do it. Like, I feel like for a fraction of said energy, I can be so much more successful in another field that still is one that I enjoy a lot. Like, again, like, I really enjoy the dog daycare and, like, dog walking field that I'm in right now. Yeah, like, I know for a fact that if I really just need to make fucking bank 1 month on YouTube or even a couple months on YouTube, I just put out another speedrunning history video, but I don't want to do it just for the sake of making money. At that point, I feel like I'm losing my focus on it. Like, I definitely do want to make, like, a Crash 4 history video and, like, a Crash 2 history video, but I don't want to do them just because, like, oh, well, I gotta make money. I also think, as more time has gone on, I don't think I subscribe to the phrase, find a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. I saw a variation of that. It was something along the lines of work a job you love and you'll never love anything in your life, and I was just like, belt. At the end of the day, for me, a job is making money so I can get by. So I don't want to find a job I love. I want to find a job that I can tolerate, which at the present, I have found a job that I can tolerate. It's not like I enjoy my work. Like, if I didn't enjoy my work, I would not be asking for more hours. I'd be asking to find another job. But I do genuinely really like the work I do, and I like my coworkers. I think it's an environment I fit very well in. I'm not gonna sit here and say I love like working with dogs. Like, dog daycare is my passion. Like, no, I'm doing it because I need money, but at least it's something I enjoy, and like I can divert my energy and passions to like the things that are actually hobbies I love a lot, which is like speedrunning, Yu-Gi-Oh, etc. But such is life. I have enough MP. With all that said, I don't regret trying to be a full-time content creator. I think it was a good learning experience for me trying it. And I also firmly believe that regardless of any other circumstances, I absolutely had to get out of the field of work I was doing because I could not stand it. Like, I have never been so unhappy as I was from the years 2016 to 2022. And I absolutely never want to go back. If I'm ever in a situation where I need to go back to being a government contractor, that is the only time I will think I have genuinely failed at life. Yeah, like, I don't have a huge catalog of YouTube videos, but like most of the ones I've made are really fucking good, if I'm gonna stroke my own ego for a second. And it's like, it's not like I'm not gonna make another one ever again. It's kind of just like I don't want it to be the focus of my life. Alright, Donald, but have you considered healing me? Thanks, man. Society of Goofy Tornado had iframes. Yeah, that's, like, I felt like my work that I did as a government contractor was either pointless or morally questionable. And I was just like, I don't like either of these. If Alan, please tell me that's one of your sub emotes, because that's beautiful. The 7 TV emote. That works too. Someone must have added it and I just didn't know. Or I added it and then I forgot. I will say even door dashing was more fulfilling to me than being a government contractor, and being a door dasher sucked. If I fell off there, I would have actually cried. Dude. There we go. Yeah, it sucks. Sorry to hear that. I hope you can find something else if you need anything. Like, if you need something else. Honestly, a job where it's that hard to like find hours is like not worth your time. Hey Dylan, thanks for the GLHF. You know, I should have put that many E's in my name when I legally changed it. Fun to write on checks. Who uses checks in 2026? You got him. Your problem. I'm not falling down there. If any work ever told me to get used to death threats, I would not want to do that work. Actually, maybe I should not be a content creator. Rude. This asshole. If he started doing the lightning attack, I was gonna throw hands. Yeah, the life of adulting. I'll say it says a lot that, well, first off, I forgot to hotkey Dumbo. It says a lot that I have 3 roommates, and the rent's still absolutely nuts. We also legally cannot get a 5th. Despite the fact that there's 5 bedrooms and a basement in this house. We legally cannot have a 5th roommate. Your rent's $1,200. Ours is 39, so split 4 ways is like $975. Why legally? Our county law says that only a maximum of 4 people who are not family can share a household. I have 2 ethers? I get 2 ethers. Yeah, no, Violent, if we could've got a 5th roommate, I'd be looking. We don't have an apartment, we have a house. What? I've never seen her do that. Bitch ass. Yeah, it's got 5 bedrooms. We're just not allowed to have more than 4 roommates if we're not family. Because they hate poor people. Where the fuck did I get another ether? True, Matt. Hi, Matt. Real, yo, the system. Wow, I fucked up. Oh, this is bad, bad. Where are my fucking inputs, dude? I'm actually gonna fucking vomit. That was the worst Dragon Mal of my life. That was horrible. Yeah, no, if my sister, like, needed a house, like, she's my family, I could take her. But my sister also is married with a child. That's not happening. And I am bringing my mom in. I mean, the idea, Super Sphere, is that, like, a 5-bedroom house is going to a family of, like, 2 parents and 3 kids. Or, like, 2 parents, 2 kids in a guest room. Like, that's the idea. Unfortunately, housing's expensive and people are poor. So we group up in groups of 4 and just try to find a place. I have more thoughts, but I'm in, like, 2 of the hardest fights in the run, so... That was nice. No, so the clear solution is that obviously I just need to get married. I will say if I get married, I'm moving into my own like apartment with my wife. That's what's happening in that situation. I honestly think, like, things could probably be more affordable if I either had, like, a 1-bedroom with a romantic partner, because then, like, that's rent that's being split for 2 people but 1 bedroom. Or alternatively, a 2-bedroom that's split 3 ways, so it's just like a partner and then a roommate. But shit sucks right now. Rocks being created in the background and Namine. I was trying so hard not to go nuclear in Chim's chat. Coco needs to actually compare. Yeah, absolutely. when I was explaining how Namine was Kairi's nobody and how she was made, and people were in the chat was like, is that even explained at all? I was like, yeah, in the side material that you read in, like, the reports they give you the whole game. Yeah, it's explained. It's on you if you don't read it. I've definitely reached that stage of being a Kingdom Hearts fan where I'll actually throw hands with people who say the story doesn't make sense. Like, I'll fight you over that. I've got my hiccups with this franchise. It not making sense is not one of them. No, KH fans fucking read. It's the non-KH fans who try to say KH doesn't make sense when they haven't fucking tried. Throw hands with people saying KH when there's only one Keyblade Master. Literally 3 Keyblades in this fucking game. Literally 3. And even if you don't want to count the Keyblade of Heart, literally 2. 4? What's the 4th one? I know Sora's, Mickey's, Riku Ansem's. Oh, nice. Well, Riku's Soul Eater isn't a Keyblade yet. Yeah, Keyblades, not wielders. Also, in their defense, we didn't know at the time that Ansem was a Keyblade wielder, so I won't count that. That I'm completely willing to say was thought of later. That's fair. I know there's the hiccup with, like, them saying stuff like, oh, Sora's the Keyblade Master, and then later on he's not a Keyblade Master, but, like, that can be chalked up in Universe 2. At the point in KH1, like, most of what's known about the Keyblade is just ancient history and lost knowledge at that point. So, like, by this point, like, a Keyblade hasn't been seen in 9 years. So, of course they would, like, not fully understand, like, everything about the Keyblade. I don't know. If you want to say that Kingdom Hearts lore is confusing, fair game. If you want to say Kingdom Hearts lore is not for you, also fair homework to tell you what to like. If you want to say Kingdom Hearts lore doesn't make sense, that's a skill issue. Ever the bluntness. You've known me for how long? Is it key to return hearts or power awakening? That's 2 separate things. The key to return hearts is the Keyblade that Riku Ansem uses in this game. The power awakening is just a power that you can have. Also, I didn't hear those red Nocturne disappear. I really hope they disappeared. They did. Christmas is saved. Beast is doing his best over there. Too much backlog, that's fair. I mean, if you ever need a vouch for the series, you know how long I've gushed about this series. I'd literally bring my laptop to, like, classes to play KH2 on downtime. So, those were good times. Is that another ether? Is it? You only play KH1 and 2? Honestly, like, if you were to only play 2 games in the series, those would be the 2 to play. Well, we're not getting in now. That ether's staying on the elevator forever. I had to sneeze, so I muted. This game is so cool. I've beaten every game in this series except for Melody of Memory. Why can't I ever finish anything? That is a great deep cut reference. I love that. Only played 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are my 2 favorite games of all time, so. Have I beaten Dark Road? That I think I touched Unchained Key for like a day and was like, this is stupid. Story is fire. I'm sure it is. I've heard you gush about it. Didn't fall off. All right then. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, the only Switch Kingdom Hearts game that actually functions. I think. Does it? Yes, Sabretooth. Check these 9 DMs I have, apparently.
あんたのことは忘れたくても忘れられないよね。どういう意味だよ。知らない。
My fucking aspect ratio changed because tapping out on this game is funny. It was all cloud stuff, Super Sphere. Because they were greedy. Ah, fuck. Okay. Okay, I got it to work. I'm gonna lose a little bit of time to that, but it's fine. I'm gonna be 100% though. The Switch 1 might explode if it tries to run KH3 natively. Switch 2 could probably handle it though. I would love to get like a proper Switch 2 port of like the whole series. I would buy it again. Like zero hesitation. Or at the very least I'd buy 1.5, 2.5. Can y'all motherfuckers get out of my face? Yes, all of you go right there. Genuinely the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yo, that and the freaking the campfires pickup line that that Violov said in Agrabah, this is the best run ever. I'm still thinking that was such a good one. I feel like I didn't even need to use that cottage. No extra Omega farts. KH3 slander makes your blood boil. Yeah, I'm at that point too. It's like, again, people can think whatever they want. I'm not going to sit here and tell someone that, like, they shouldn't like they shouldn't hate KH3. If you didn't like a game, you didn't like a game. And I also definitely think it's still my least favorite of the 3 number titles. But that's less me disliking KH3, because I like KH3, and more me absolutely adoring 1 and 2. I just feel like some people who hate on KH3 go really extra about it. Like, some people act like KH3 murdered their entire family. KH3 murdered Uncle Ben. No, that's KH4. When they bring Marvel in. You just that case where you didn't have Final Fantasy characters. Yeah, that was a bit of a letdown, but it was already like such a bloated game with cast. Like, I kind of get it. That's the thing, though, Sly. It really wasn't as long as a wait as everybody's saying it is. Like, if you were literally waiting between 2 and 3 and didn't play anything in between, yeah, it was a really fucking long wait. But also, why were you not playing anything between 2 and 3? Because you didn't have a PSP or a 3DS or whatever random ass console you needed. They were all released on modern consoles before KH3 came out. They were all available on PS4. They were all available on Xbox One. Hey, Nasha. Like, I would get that argument more if they hadn't released them all on the same console that KH3 itself got released on. Like I will sit here and tell you that them releasing a game on like every fucking console known to man was fucking stupid. But they rectified it by putting it all on 2 consoles that, if you were going to play KH3, you were going to have one of those 2 consoles. So at that point, there was no excuse. There's no Pixar in 1 or 2. 3 was the first one that had them. Although there's data that suggests Woody and Buzz were going to be in 2 in some way. Yeah, like, things were definitely lost in the crossfire in the HD ports, but there was still, like, a fully comprehensive way to digest the entire story. You thought they were supposed to be 1. They also could have maybe possibly meant to be in 1. That was not supposed to be 5. I don't know. I feel like they pretty heavily advertised, like, HD 1.5 and 2.5. What do I think of KH3? I like it. I have thought that since I played it for the first time, and playing it again a few months ago just reinforced that. I don't like it as much as 1 and 2, but again, that's not out of any disdain for 3. That's just because of how much I love 1 and 2. What are my pros and cons? That's too much for me to go into detail right now while I'm doing a speedrun. One thing I like about KH3 is I feel like they tried to integrate the organization into the Disney worlds way more than they did with KH2. Like, again, I fucking love KH2, but my biggest setback with KH2 is the way its story is paced. Also, I definitely was supposed to throw this. Hence why I didn't want to talk about this right now. That's fine, though. That's on me. Even worse than Arendelle, that is not a take I agree with. I'm sorry. Dude, Donald, you fucking duck. Goofy. Oh my god, I'm gonna actually barf. Hit it, you stupid dog! Do everything myself. That was fine until that last invisible. I think the Toy Box world is one of the more well-done ones. I don't like it as much as, like, Monstropolis. I think Monstropolis was done fantastically. Yeah, I'm not too big on San Francisco. I'm not the biggest on the Caribbean either, but that's not because I think it's bad, but that's because I can look at it, I can say I see the vision, but also it's not the world for me. Hurt my feelings. If this run dies because of final rest, then like that's cool, I guess. Just randomly give myself an ether, alright. Can heroes stop yelling at you? Yeah. Thanks, Ansem. Thanks for that, Goofy. Okay, but like actually, thanks for that, Goofy. Fire on ours. I'll take it. I have that ether, so it should be fine. All right, good. All right, dude, you got it. Feel free to stop at any time, my guy. This is like the most ridiculous I've seen in an act. Okay, I need to not do that because it clearly doesn't work. This is not gonna work. I'll take it. I've just never seen him like so adamantly do only the shockwave and the charge. That was wild. I need to go back to the drawing board on DM skip because I've been messing it up a lot. I'll try to check that out then, Violin. I appreciate that because I've definitely been just like eyeballing other people doing it. Dude, that was so close to being amazing. Yo, take me back to JJ. I miss having Thundaga. Thanks, I hate it. I just fucking manually splitted. The thing is that you don't realize how fucking cracked Thundaga is until you have it. You're just like, man, I don't want to do anything like that without it. best artillery of my life. The dark ball core of all time. Do I like projectile fire or AoE fire better? I like that AoE fire is unique, but I think its role is fulfilled well enough by water in case 3. Bro really threw 2 tornadoes at them. I'll take it. I think at this point I'm probably good. I don't think I'm going to lose 50 seconds on Anthem 4. Although weirder things have happened. Like dying in artillery in 1E. That one hurt my feelings. I'll take it. The RTA is 22222.32. It was so close. There's the post for Blue Sky Clout. I'll let it play out. It's been a while since I let it play out like this, so. That puts me from tied 48th to 47th. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like how I'm top 50 in both PC and PS4. What's my summer best at now? Damn, look at that 158. I went up. When you PB, you either go up or you don't move. One of my pros and cons for KH3. I like that the Disney worlds feel more integrated into the overall plot than they did in KH2 or any of the other non-numbered titles, although I still don't think it does it as well as KH1 does. I think the combat mechanics are very well refined. I like that party can go up to 5 instead of having to switch people around. I do have issues with the story's pacing. I don't think it's the same issues that KH2 suffers from, but it is issues nonetheless. I think it's too backloaded in terms of like resolving plot points. I think they tried with the whole like searching for the power of waking thing to like give purpose to why Sora, Donald, and Goofy are going to the Disney world, but it kind of falls flat when the end result was it was in you all along kind of thing. The huge amount of characters that had plots needing resolved meant that a lot of them didn't get the screen time they deserved. That was another issue for sure. I think some of the worlds are a bit too big for their own good. The biggest case being, again, San Francisco. I don't think Caribbean really falls in that. Even though Caribbean's not really a world for me, it's clearly designed in a way where it's supposed to be expansive and open to a lot of exploration, which I think is cool. I just don't really go for that kind of open world stuff. I think some of the Disney worlds really suffer from what, as far as we understand, is just like Disney meddling. Like Arendelle and Kingdom of Corona, I think could have been a lot more than they were, but that's just Disney being Disney about it. But I think I think the Pixar worlds were handled very well. Like Toy Box, I think is fine. I don't think it's like one of the absolute best worlds, but I like the route they were going with it. Monstropolis, I think, is fantastic. Like Monstropolis is contention for my favorite world in the game. How long have I been live? 3.5 hours. I think I'll call it here just because I kind of want to go to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Local tomorrow and it starts at noon, so. I'll get back to Pokemon Leaf Green eventually.